everybody, welcome back. Today I'm supporting Louisiana. So shout out to Louisiana, my friends down there. Have a great day, and everybody watching, have a great day as well. Now I got a few things I want to bring up today. A few things I was scrolling at and I saw and I thought, interesting. First one is this video that I found. Now I remember this video from way back, but I totally forgot about it. Now just look at her belly. Does she look pregnant? Tell me. She's talking about feeling the baby move at this point. So at this point, feeling your baby move, your belly is pretty firm already at this point. It's not folding in like rolls of blubber. You know what I mean? So I watched that one and I was just, okay, it looks like I'm going to go for a deep dive again today. But I found other things while going into my deep dive, okay? So I found this picture
over the media and
now this is Gypsy and Ken at their OBGYN appointment, apparently. We have no way of knowing if this is at an OBGYN appointment. This could be at a couples therapy appointment for all we know, right? There's nothing there that says they're at OBGYN. It looks to me like they staged somebody to take this picture and put it out on social media and say that's where they are, because they didn't want to put it out publicly. Then she was saying after this picture how they were terrified that people were going to start stalking them and they were in danger for their lives. They wanted protection. Like, you know, what do you call those guys that surround you? Your bodyguards? She wanted a bodyguard, period. She doesn't think Ken's enough to be a bodyguard, so she needs another guy to be a bodyguard, right? Oh my God. This is just getting freaking ridiculous, I'm telling you. Okay, another thing I found this caption, and I just want to show you, it's not a video, it's just a caption. This is exactly how I feel. This is exactly how I feel. I have zero faith in anything that comes out of her mouth. I have zero faith in anything she said that's happened before, happening now, happened then, happened when, I don't know. I have zero faith whatsoever. And when I saw that, I went perfect. But that one there was made for Kira, the girl in Scotland. So the UK are going crazy over the girl in Scotland, which I kind of am starting to get into it now because I found this video.
So this is the father, Jamie Gardner, with the baby, the doll, I should say. He's very close to the doll, and according to the Friends reports from Airdrie, he actually fed the baby, and the baby drank milk. So I don't know the capabilities of this reborn doll, but apparently when Jamie and his mum met the new baby, his mum said the baby was too cold when she held the baby, the skin of the baby. So Jamie then went to the hospital with Bonnie, the baby, Bonnie Lee, and with Kira. And again, she said that Jamie could not come into the hospital. He'd have to wait outside. Well, she went in. She then reappeared sometime later and said, you know, the baby has a cold. She's congested. Like, we need to just wrap her up in extra blankets, but everything's kind of okay.
Now, this is the baby's daddy, up front and personal with this doll. And he still doesn't know. His mother said she thought the baby was cold. So the girl brings the baby to the doctor, so she says, and then comes back and says, oh, she just has like a cold and we got to keep her wrapped up warm. So the more she thought she would keep this baby wrapped up, the more or less people would see it. Now, do you remember Gypsy back in the day when she had that little one all bundled up in the freaking crib? She looked like a peanut. You remember that? Sound familiar, eh? Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I have found these documents online. I will put them on here. I am not going to read them because they're way too long, but they're about Gypsy's case, and it's a news press release forms that they had put out. So I'll put them here. These are what I found on ChatGPT while digging for other things. I found these things. So I thought they were interesting, and I thought one of them was really interesting because it says one of them talks about Dee Dee's illnesses that she had at the time she was demised. She had gout. She's obese. She had a history of endometrial cancer, which is cancer in the womb, in her uterus. Apparently, she had a hysterectomy. I didn't know that. How many of you knew that Dee Dee had a hysterectomy? Well, that's why Gypsy's an only child, right? She also had diabetes, okay? So she was not a well woman. Now, I asked ChatGPT if somebody who is a felon comes out of prison and has a baby, why isn't CPS immediately involved? And they said, well, the only way CPS would be immediately involved is if that person had crimes against children. People in the what's the word I'm looking for now? People in the vulnerable sector. So I said, well, Dee Dee didn't classify as being somebody in the vulnerable sector. She had all these illnesses. She could barely defend herself, and she's not classified as a vulnerable person. I couldn't wrap my head around that one because I don't know about Louisiana or the States in general, but in Canada, anybody over a certain age, especially with illnesses like that, are considered a vulnerable person. And they would have had the baby taken away in the hospital. And she would have to work really hard to get that baby back. But apparently it doesn't work that way there. Okay? So those things I found interesting. And then I found that because Gypsy is a known pathological liar, okay, it is even written in the court documents of her plea deal, that they couldn't get her for lying on the stand because she is a oh my god, I can't talk, you know what I mean, liar, pathological, there you go. So it's actually written in her plea deal. Did you know that? I didn't know that either. I couldn't get the actual plea deal document. I'd have to send away for it, and it takes a long time, and I think I have to have money to pay for that, I think. But I got this much, and I thought, just wow, right there. I don't need the document. I'm like, wow, this is crazy. This is crazy. So, what else? Oh, and just one little side thing. Remember I posted something about Ryan this morning, about his lives and asking for money, grifting again as usual. Well, he put this up. So apparently he's having a sale on his Cameos for Halloween. So people are going to go and get his Cameos to wish other people happy Halloween, or how does that work? How does that go? Do you ask him to dress up before he does his Cameos for you? How does this work? How do you have a sale on Cameos anyway? It's like you're asking for a certain amount for a cameo, say $50. So when you're doing a sale, it goes down to what? 40? I don't get it. I don't know. I just never got the cameo thing before. It's like either a celebrity would just come right out and wish you a happy birthday or something if you ask them to online. If they don't, they don't. Here, you pay for it. It's almost like asking for an autograph, but you have to pay money for that autograph now. I'm not part of this era. I'm part of the old days where you had that little autograph book and you got people to sign it, and you kept that book for years and years and years. Even the little scraps of paper that you got from celebrities or whoever at the tables, you kept that. I mean, I think I may have had 3 in my whole life because, we're not exactly, celebrity central up here. But I did have a couple, and I cherished them. I put in my photo album, that's what you do. But these, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Cameos. I really don't. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and thanks for watching my my videos from this morning. I had put out some funnies. If any of you missed it, go watch my funnies for today. All animals are so cute. You got to see them. And anyway, thanks for watching. Everything in this video is my thoughts, opinions, and or alleged. Have a great day.